That should do it. All right. Hello. Oh, let's fix this. Actually, BJ likes this. Look how short I am. Look how short I am. All right, let me fix this. It's like, what's going on? Why does everything look different, right? Yeah, everything does look different. So, hi everybody. Wow, this is weird doing it this way. Yeah. Yeah. So you're probably wondering why I'm not in my usual position and stuff, and that's a good question. Um, a very good question indeed. And so apparently, I'm having a little bit of battery issues with my slot machine. I have an error message that says NVRAM battery 1 low, which is not good. So basically, so that's what's going on. So there is no DEGEN heaven tonight. And you might be thinking, why not use the old one? The old one has an issue with the fifth reel that I noticed is wobbly, and then like I'll get an error message. So it's one of those things I was gonna work on the, on like after October or whatever. I was gonna like get in there and figure out what the problem is and all that. So now I have two machines down for the count right now. So that's what's happening. Yeah. What's this about positions? We don't question your positions. What is going on? Okay, anyway, I must have missed it. That's okay, let's chat, says Coco. That's probably what we're gonna do, because I can't possibly do anything else right now. I am getting a YouTube thing saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. All right, that's fun. I mean, it used to be that I had a problem. Stream status is poor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, how do I fix that? Stream is healthy, stream is poor. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on tonight. Maybe it's just not, maybe it's just not meant to be tonight. I mean, it could be that. How's the stream? Is it weird? Is it decent? Looks fine to me. Hey boo, looks fine to me. Thanks, Vegas introvert. All right, yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. So both slot machines are down for the count. I got to replace a battery in this one here. Off to my right, apparently that camera is still on. Okay, hi camera down there. Oh, positions. All right, yeah, all right, I get it now. Ha ha. Okay, we just take. Now I get the joke. It took me a bit, but I got it. So I got nothing going on. There's no DEGEN heaven tonight. This error message is, it just happened like a few minutes before I hit start streaming. Like I was like, all right, boot everything up, get everything set, get it, and I'll figure it out, whatever. Went, changed, shaved, alarm, come back. And then it was like, I see that, I'm like, how can I fix it? And it's like 5 minutes to air. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm trying to like, what do I do? And it's like, oh, I actually have to replace the battery. I don't have that battery. Okay, so I got to order that battery and replace it. So hopefully I can get the battery on Amazon. And I guess we'll push DEGEN Heaven, the slot machine stuff, till next week. But I got really nothing else. So if you want to do an ask me anything, maybe we could do that. Yeah, maybe we could do an ask me anything kind of thing. I don't know. Ask me anything. Shit. Well, we'll do that. Ask me freaking anything. Let me see if I can actually just pull up my channel and get like my stream on here so I can get the chat a little bit bigger, because I'm looking at it in OBS Studio and it is not so good. So All right, let me go here. I'm gonna do it. Cinnamon does it this way, right? She hits mute and she hits pause, but the stream keeps going. All right, so now I can pop out the chat. I think I can pop out the chat. Pop out chat. All right, and all right, this works. Let me just put you guys right there. Let me see how bad. Oh, it's actually the same timing. All right, cool. This works. So, all right. It's Ask Me Anything. Welcome to Ask Me Anything with Michael Movestro. That's Ask Me Anything. We can talk about anything. Born and raised, life experiences, Vegas things. Everything is on the table tonight. Feel like haven't even done one of these before. It's probably about time that I do. I feel like it's Friday night drinks and links without it being Friday night and without drinks and without links. Regretting not getting the Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog I saw in the supermarket the other day. It's just not time for that yet. Almost. November, though. It's going to happen. When will you be back? When will you be in Vegas? Next week? Any plans? Yes, Seeking Vegas Sunrise. When am I going to do a shower stream with... Oh, questions came in. I'll get to you. Vegas Introvert. When are you going to do a shower stream with the Kinos? That's going to be never. I can expound on that. Isn't going to happen. That would be, oh my God, so awkward. Nope, not happening. They're a cute couple, don't get me wrong. But no, that's weird. I don't shit where I eat. Next... When will you be in Vegas? Next week? Any plans? Yes, see, I don't know why I didn't. Next week? Any plan? Homestar Runner, Strong Bad. Oh, hey, Strong Bad. What are you doing for fun? Oh, yeah, man. Like, do you walk on the moon? In your shorts? So, that's where, okay. When will you be in Vegas? Next week, any plans? Yes, next week is, I will be next week, late next week, getting in Friday. Going to be there Friday, Saturday, and coming back on Sunday. So the plans are, so I'm staying at Vegas Introvert's going to just be like, not thrilled about this because he's really bougie. I'm really not. I'll be staying at Excalibur. So, what's cool about is that I'll be on that side of the strip that I haven't really been on a lot since I got back. So I'll be over there at Excalibur. Excalibur. So, that place. Tom E. News alert. 2 Canadians have caused a commotion. Las Vegas will be closed until October 8th. Like, was there another drive-through issue with them at Taco El Gordo? Like last night with that guy in front of them? Cursing at the guy in back of them? That was funny. So yeah, that's basically what I got going on. Hey Neil, what's going on? In case you haven't heard, I don't got the slot machine going on tonight. Battery RAM issue thing. Battery is low, it says. I have to get one of those big round silver batteries and replace the one in there. So I can't take it out. Like it's just out of service right now. I can pivot this over a little bit. You all see what's going on. There's a girl, but over in that corner there, that second line, NV RAM battery low, so it doesn't let you do anything. You cannot play the game. Gotta replace that battery. So that's what's happening. So yeah. So it's just an Ask Me Anything kind of a thing tonight. I'm open to suggestions. Whatever it might be. Yeah, that's it. That's so 2 questions is, hey Melba, what's going on, Melba? Let's see. Other than Vegas, what's your favorite place to visit? New York City. That's where I was born and raised, lived there for most of my life. I miss New York around the holidays because that's like the best time to be in New York, in my opinion. I mean, it's cool, it's nice other seasons, I guess, but like around the holidays is really, it's the best, in my opinion. Ask other New Yorkers, they might like June better. I don't know. Me, I like it around the holidays. If not New York and not Vegas, I don't know. Maybe I kind of want to go back to LA, you know, but LA is a fast trip because you can see all the sights in one day. It's nothing. It's not special. It just isn't. I mean, you can actually see everything in LA at one. It's not like Vegas where you need days. Everything one day. Hollywood Walk of Fame, boom. Okay, look across the street from the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh, it's the big Capitol Records building. Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. Hop on the subway. They have subways, clean subways, pristine subways, though. I got to give them that. And like, you go down 2 stops, get out, walk 4 blocks. Oh, look, it's the Hollywood sign. Oh, cool. And then, you know, you go down to Man's Chinese with all the signatures and the footprints and the handprints and all that stuff. That whole little area down there, and you're done. That's it. You can see it all in one day and go home. There's really not much to LA. That's all there is. That's everything. Should I put this on live chat? Let me put this on live chat. Ah, all right. That might help. Oh, I missed a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. All right. Let's have. Oh, wow. The toilet exploded at the Cosmo. Jesus. And in their room? Is everyone going on the bus for October? Coco wants to know. I'm not doing the bus personally, but other people are. I'm going to show up for the slot pull that they're doing on the Friday. No. That they're doing on the Saturday. I'm showing up for the slot pull at Cosmo. It'll be fun to see people who don't gamble. So I think it's just a historic kind of a thing for me, really. You know, everybody, you know, depending on how old you are, there are things in history that has happened that you always remember where you were. You know, when the moon landing, the assassination of JFK, who shot JR, the Bartman. Pivotal things in history there. Pivotal. And then, of course, other things, you know, September 11th. And now another historic thing is going to happen. On October 1st, 2021, non-gamblers are hosting a group poll. So there's that. It's historic. I'm going to want to be there for that. You know, I think it's going to be interesting to just to see Gord and Tamara like press buttons on a slot machine. It's just going to make my day. It's just going to make my day. That'll be so much fun. So there's that. Let me catch up with chat. Let's see. All right, I'm over there. All right, did that. Boom. All right, blah 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 blah. Let's see. I mean, he knows y'all need to write some funny words on the glass because stream. We vlogged him. Yep. All right, catching up with that. Excalibur. Yep, Excalibur. Yep, the trashy castle. That's right. Look, it's an expensive weekend this weekend. Next weekend coming up. So I just found the cheapest thing I could, and it was Excalibur. And I was like, okay, no. The cheapest thing was Hostile Cat, but fuck no, that's not gonna happen. I might be a low roller, but I'm not that much of a low roller. So I'm not saying at Hostile Cat. So it was either Excalibur or someplace downtown, but I forget what it was. And I was just like, so I chose Excalibur because, you know, I haven't been around that area of the Strip a lot since I've been back. And, you know, I want to, you know, check out some things there. I want to go to New York. Maybe have some nice, tasty food. They have great food at New York. You know, I want to check out Park MGM. Haven't been there in a while. The park itself. MGM Grand. I want to go to Morimoto's for some lunch. So I want to do things in that area that I haven't been to that area. LA is trash as Kino Kid. It's true. Introvert has to train 1 billion new people. Oh, I was in that position about a year ago, training a bunch of new people, getting up at the crack of 4:30 in the morning. It sucks. Because everybody's in India, and I had to it was crazy. Let's see. I'm not doing the bus, but yes, the slot pool. Okay. Let's see. Denise, I will be in on Sunday. Oh, I might miss you, depending on what time you get in. Denise, I might miss you, actually, because I'm leaving that Sunday, but I think, early. Well, I mean, I think not early, but I have to look. But I think I have to like leave the hotel at 11:30 and get to the airport or something like that. So I got to check. I'm not staying around for long on Sunday. So I might miss you. Let's see. You just need a identity player's card to get in if they are checking. Yep, that's right, Coco. That's right, Kino. Yeah, make sure you get your identity card, your player's card for Cosmo. So if they're checking for anything, that they want to see that. You give that to them, they're like, oh, okay, and they'll let you in. You don't have to be a guest there. Just show them your identity card, and they'll let you in. It's fine. Triple W asking about the Ellis slot poll. Seeking Vegas Sunrise with 15 question marks. Triple W needs to know what's going on. Let's see. There's another event at Ellis Island the same night. The front room will be open until 11. Yeah, Oktoberfest, I think it's happening from 7 to 10 or 7 to 11 at Ellis, so that's interesting. Coco has her old one. Bring your old one. You've been to Aria before? It's a great aria. Or have I been there this year? I know that when I was back there in May and Sin showed up, we did an ungodly amount of walking. And I remember we started, I think we got to Park, were we at Aria? I feel like maybe we did go to Aria. I feel like we had to walk through Park MGM. We ended up at Park MGM. No, yeah. Okay, I might have been to Aria. I don't know, but I'm gonna probably check that out and all that. So I'm trying to squeeze things in when I'm not hanging out with people. I'll be staying strip side. Let's see. Closed for Oktoberfest until 11:30 p.m. They close at midnight. Good to know. Let's see. V squared Vegas Visual in the house. Tom E. Ooh, gotcha, Tom. Blah blah blah. I think we went Aria for Howlapalooza. Maybe. Yeah. Yes. That's yes. I remember. Yeah. There was Cosmo, and then there was a walk from Cosmo to Aria. Right. And I remember at one point I was like, I need to eat something. And I got to the plaza with Sin, and I was like, I have got to eat something. And so I was like, I'll see you later. And she did start her live stream, and I went and had plaza. Yeah. So I was at Aria. All right, so I can knock that off the list then. So I'll probably just Cosmo and all of that. Number 70, what's going on, number 70? In case you're just joining us, DEGEN Heaven, the slot edition, has been canceled as my shiny slot machine here has a battery error. Apparently it's a low battery. I had to get a replacement battery like that big and then stick it in there. So maybe we'll do one next week, maybe. As of the schedule right now, we have October 6th and October 20th for DEGEN Heaven. So I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do it next week or something. I'm not sure. But something will happen. And this machine right here, I was thinking of turning it on, but that fifth wheel gets all out of whack because I have to take out the strip and then relay it and then put it back in. And it's so I was going to fix that after October. So now I'm stuck with both machines like this until I get another battery for this one. So that's what's going on. So that's what's happening. Keynote, just watch your vlog. Nice angle on the beer chug. Yeah, so if you haven't, that's right, the Keynote's premiered a vlog tonight. I'll be catching it later, so I'm sure it's fun. I'll be checking it out. Let's see, Matt Bridger is in Vegas. He put out like 15 vlogs or something within a very short amount of time. Vegas Visual, they're tracking it down, just like, oh man, it's another Bridger vlog, gotta get this. So, he was able to get everything in, and I think he's still putting them out. I'm not sure. I think Bridger's still in Vegas, I think. So there's that. Okay, Modelo time with Enrique. All right. Anyone be at Cosmo with Pennies and Crystal on Thursday night? I'm hoping to go all night for a go at night for a cocktail or two. Thursday, I won't be there, but I'm sure somebody will. Won't be me. I'm not until Friday early afternoon or almost noon. Bridger has increased my workload substantially. I had a feeling because a certain vlogger didn't get a mention in your recent episode, even though he put out day 2. But you know, you're busy. I get it. It's fine. Either that, or you're just not gonna like report on vloggers with less than 1,000 subs, and then in that case, I'm pretty much screwed. But yeah, so Bridger putting them out. I don't know how he does it. I don't know, like, you know, like, I'm not sure if he's doing it on his phone, if he brought a laptop with him. I can't do that. When I get done with Vegas at the end of the day, I'm exhausted. It's usually like 2 in the morning, and editing is the last thing I want to think of. So like him and Pennies, they just manage to, like, I don't know how, but they do. They go there. And then that night, here is what happened. It's like, wow. It's like, it's almost like breaking news in a sense. The way they do that. It's really interesting. No vloggers with between 600 and 700 subs. Okay. All right. Well, all right then. So yeah. So Bustro vlogs. Very funny, Kino Kid. So that's what's going on with that. Any other questions? It's an AMA. Feel free to ask me anything. If you want to leave and get out of this chat, I totally understand. There's no slot machine that makes you want to stick around. So, you know, if you got to get going, you got to get going. It's just how it is. SVS looks like they'll be at Cosmo. Smash the thumbs up. Oh, I know what? You don't even have to. You can just give it a thumbs down if you want. It's fine. I don't really give a shit about that. I really don't get bent out of shape about thumbs down. I really don't. Like, I just don't care. When a person hits thumbs down, it just means they don't see my stuff in their feed. I'm fine with that. I don't want to impose on their feed. Where did I get my shirt? Oh yeah, at my thing. I'm pretty sure it's Redbubble. Let me hit this button. All right, and maybe it'll. There it is. Get your Z9 merch at Redbubble shop something or other. You can also get your Let Vegas Happen stuff there as well. I just came from my hello and good nights. Well, hello, Denise, and good night, and good to see you. Hopefully I somehow managed to run into you on Sunday. I don't know how we're going to make that happen, but if I don't see you this time, I hope to see you soon. Thanks, number 70. I like it. I mean, there it is. It's got the old logo on it. I should probably update that. But yeah, was designed pretty much for like that. So see the gradient? That's why I did it that way. Z9. Let's see. Hell no to the singing. Talking about karaoke, the piano bar. Which piano bar? Will you be at Granny Fast or Granny Fast? It's souped up scooters, everyone. Will you be at Granny Fest or Chesteslopple? I will be at Granny Fest. I am totally locked in for Granny Fest. I will be there. Granny Fest is happening. So that's what it's about. I'm gonna be there. I was thinking of going to one or the other, but I made it happen so that I can go to both. I just realized Vegas Visual told Kino Kid to keep up the photo montages, as he's no longer doing vlogger news on people with under 700 subs. I'm just gonna make a note about adding in a photo montage to see if maybe in my next vlog he might take pity on me. All right, photo montage. We're gonna need a montage. So yeah, I will absolutely be at Granny Fest. It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing Granny and Dice and everybody showing up. I got some things done. The other came in, so I did a wristband thingy like everybody else. So on the front, you got the. Not sure you can see it in this lighting. It's not the best lighting. You got the Movestro Vegas on the front, but what I really like the most is what I got on the back here. which is like my favorite thing, which is hashtag Vegas Friends right there. And then on the outside, I mean, on the inside, it's got my quote that says, as long, so really can't get it on this guy. As long as I have Vegas friends, I'll always be lucky on the inside. So there you go. So I will be bringing an epic shit ton of these to Granny Fest. So yeah, if you see me, say hi. I'll probably have like 40 or 50 of these in my little front knapsack thingy. So there's that. That's dope, says number 70. You totally need a wristband. Well, I'll see you there. And if I forget, because I might have a drink or two, say, can I get a wristband? I'll be like, of course. And I'll just give it to you. So yeah. So I'm sure other people are bringing wristbands too. I'm pretty sure the Kinos are, and whoever else. I don't know who else is. SVS. I don't know why I'm like SVS is bringing wristbands. Like, what the fuck is that? What did I don't know what that's about. SVS is bringing wristbands. They just had them made. Had 300. Yeah, I got 300 too. There was like a sale. It was like buy 100 and get 200 free. I was like, okay. I doubt I'm bringing all 300 with me. But I will bring a decent amount. So SVS gonna be rocking the wristbands as well. I'm excited to get one of theirs and add it to my wristband collection. I got the Kinos. I got the early Kinos one. Version 1 of the Kinos one, but I'm looking forward to getting the 2.0 just because, grammar. Let's see, I got 2 Fab Dudes, I got Northeast Slots, and I got a Halapalooza one, so I'm looking forward to adding more to my collection. Sin City Nerds, what's up, Kayleen? Happy birthday to baby Dexter, Hulk baby Dexter. Happy birthday to Dex. Happy birthday to Dex. Happy birthday, dear Dex. Happy birthday to Dex. He's so like Hulk baby. So happy birthday to Dexter. So that's happening. Kayla, in case you're wondering, the slot machine is on the fritz. I got to replace a battery on the main board of the computer that's inside the slot machine. So it won't even let me access the game. So we can't do anything. And that one, I have to do a real repair on the 5th one because it's throwing everything off. But I was going to do that after October, thinking this one should be fine. And well, that's what happens. I should have just fixed that one. So maybe next week. How old is Dex now? Is he 2, right? Right? Time flies. I don't even 2, right? No. When was it? Is he 1? Is he 1 or 2? I keep thinking he might be 2 because 2020 is such a freaking blur. I don't remember. It's all good for the great singing and amazing moves. Is he 2 or 1? 1. Okay, 1. 1. Okay, all right. I thought he was he might be 2, but he's not walking yet, so that would be concerning. Okay, so he's 1. Okay, so he happened in September of 2020. Ah, yeah. I remember now. Okay. And then it was not. Oh yeah. And then I remember you guys got 1,000 subscribers, and anytime you guys had Dexter on the screen, people felt like they had to support you guys and give you money for the baby. Because I remember I was like, oh, there's a baby with them. Let me just give them money. I don't know what it is. You should have him in every shot. I think it's I don't know. It's it just felt like there was this responsibility that we have to help you raise your kids for some reason. I don't know why. I was just oh, they're new parents with a baby. Oh, they need money. Give them money. Give them. It's just the Italian way. It's the Italian. Oh, look at the baby. Oh, yeah. Have some money. Don't worry about it. It's my upbringing. It's the Italian way. I think your ass is getting old if you don't remember. 2020 was a freaking blur. I was home the entire time. The whole time I was home. I didn't get to go to Vegas. So, 2020 is kind of a blur. It kind of blends into 2019 for some reason. I don't know why. It just kind of does. 1 year old. Wow. And then, right? Yeah, I remember. Which holiday was it where you and Nick did a live stream? It was like right before a holiday. I don't know what day it was. It was right before a holiday. Maybe it was a day after. Nope. It wasn't before Christmas. No, it wasn't before Christmas, because then the engagement picture showed up and it was like, oh shit. I think it was the night before. Was it Christmas Eve? Or was it like Christmas Eve? Or was it Thanksgiving Eve? You guys did a live stream. It was you and it was Nick, and he has taken a few steps. Yay, progress. It was you and it was Nick and the baby. And we were talking about having family over. I remember I was drinking eggnog, a shot glass eggnog. Sin was on with us. It was around Christmas, right? Okay. Yeah, it couldn't have been Christmas Eve. It was probably like a couple of days before. I don't know when it was. I think it was the day before Christmas Eve, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Because I was drinking, because I had the next day off. But I wouldn't have been drinking on Christmas Eve, because my wife and I would have been out driving around. All right, maybe it was around that. But anyway, yeah, and little baby, and he was all little. Remember he was like that big? Remember he was like that big. Remember he was all cute and bouncy. Yeah, I remember that. All right, and then that happened. Okay, I'm trying to like tie the events together. All right, so good. And then you guys ended up making it out to Vegas in 2020 at some point. I mean, oh yeah, because I remember you were like pushing Dexter. Like Dexter was all like, just chilling out in his, and there's Kayleen just like, pushing him down the strip. That was fun. All right, let's see. By the way, we catch up. Any more questions? Do we have any questions? You guys want to talk about the rise and fall of Vegas Bright? Do you want to talk about me being born and raised in Brooklyn, New York? Anything, like whatever you want to ask, music stuff, anything, editing stuff, videography, computer things, I don't know, hot takes on things. Just ask me anything. It's an ask me anything. Brought him home at 5.5. Now he's huge. Yeah, I saw your post earlier about how he was he was like very small, and he was a preemie, and now he's your Hulk baby, and I thought that was he's just like, I thought that was awesome. Yeah, what's going on with Vegas Bright? Yeah, that's a good question, Coco. I don't know. As you know, I started updating it as hold on, is my mic still on? Yeah, so as you know, I started, I updated Vegas Bright with some things, various videos from YouTube and stuff like that. And I was doing that for a bit, but I think the audience pretty much died out or whatever. So I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm like, should I even keep doing this? Does anyone really care? And it was just like, I'm watching the stats, and the stats were like, there was a bump in traffic for sure when there was talk about it coming back, the article about it coming back. But I also, in that article, said it was going to be videos, it wasn't going to be articles, blah, 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 blah. And then, it just sort of was like, the interest waned, I think. So, yeah, so I'm just like, if, people don't really need it, I don't need to keep doing it, So just, that was it, really. I just haven't done anything with it. Not sure if I am going to do anything with it or not, or whatever. So white or red wine blush. I like both. Both are good. Both, you have red wine with some things and you have white wine with some things, both. There you go. Love you too, Candy. Let's see. When did you find out about the Circa plaque? Oh yeah, so I think it was opening night, actually. Opening night at Circa. I was here miserable because all my hashtag Vegas friends were in Vegas, and I was just hopping around from live stream to live stream, watching, whoever's take on it, different angles and stuff. And I was watching it, and I got a text from Scott, from Vital Vegas. Scott, yes, that Vital Vegas, and he's had a picture of this plaque, and he underlined Vital Vegas because he was about to put that picture on Twitter. But he also like texted it to me. We have each other's numbers, so we text every now and then. And he texted it to me, and all I saw, he was like, "Hey, take a look at this." And so I'm looking at the plaque, and I just see Vital Vegas underlined. So I'm like, "Oh, good for you, congrats! That's good. Way to, congratulations on on getting on there. Thanks for rubbing it in." He's like, "No, read the whole thing, you idiot." And I was like, "The fuck?" So I'm looking at it. I was like, "Oh shit, Vegas Bright." So yeah, I was taken aback. I was just blown away by it. I kind of felt like I was there. It was nice for Derek to remember and think of Vegas Bright. Not just me as the editor, but everyone. All the writers there. We had so many writers and people who thought they would never be able to write anything, or like the idea of writing, but doubted that they can actually pull it off, became great writers. I had to like talk Blonde Forever into it. Like I was like, "I've read your trip reports. You can do this. I'm telling you, you can make this happen." And she was like on the fence for a while. Like, "I'm not sure." I'm like, "But you've got that voice, you got to do it. You should give it a shot. Give it a shot." And basically what I told her is like, don't worry about writing a trip report. I was like, a trip report covers a lot of things. Take one thing from your trip and write about that. So if it was a meal you ate somewhere, you took pictures of it, write about it. If it was some show you saw, write about it. Just break it down into smaller things that stood out from the trip and just write about that. And that's an article. And I'll be editing it, so don't worry. I'm good with the grammar and all that. I got it. And yeah, a lot of people wrote that way. A lot of people started off in Vegas Bright just like, okay. And they got it after a while. And, we had a lot of writers. It was awesome. What was your biggest win in Vegas, and what's your go-to bet favorite machine now and all time? My biggest win in Las Vegas was on a 10 times? Yes, it was on a 10 times pay. I think it looked like not a coin machine, but it was like one of those old 3-reel slot machines. It was a 10 times pay. I won $750. And I should have hit max bet, but I max denomination. I didn't. I was just betting quarters, but I won $750,000. Wow, $750. And to me, at the time, that was like, what I never would have. That was like a paycheck, I think, at the time, because I wasn't making a lot of money with what I was doing. So it was just like, whoa. And then right after that, I went to another machine. I was going to call it a night and go upstairs. It was at the Flamingo, by the way. I was going to call it a night and go upstairs to my room, but I saw this game called Cash Eclipse. And I was like, what's this? I'll play it. I actually have Cash Eclipse for this machine. We haven't played it yet on DEGEN Heaven, but we should at some point. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me play this machine. So I played that one, and I won another like $350. So altogether that night, I got like $1,000 without the taxes. So it was awesome. It was just really awesome. What is my go-to bet? Gosh, favorite machine now and all time. Hot Shot Progressive. The first slot machine that I played in Las Vegas was a Hot Shot Progressive. I played it at the Venetian on my very first stay, which I'll tie into your next question. That was the first slot machine I went to. I was like, I had $20 on me for that entire weekend. And I was like, I don't know, that was whatever. But that was it. And walking around the casino at the Venetian, and sure enough, yeah, there was a Hot Shot Progressive, and I was like, this looks interesting. So I put in like literally $5 of my 20. 2 spins later, I won $20. So I was like, what? So just was very careful with my money, and every time I needed money, I went back to that slot machine. I would put in $5, and 2-3 spins later, I win $20. I put in 5, I'd win 20. I put in 5, I win 20. That's just the way it was going. So I think because Vegas knew it was my first time there, it wanted to give me, the karma, the aura of Las Vegas wanted to bless me with a very good time, knowing that one day I might, help drive customers to Las Vegas with Vegas Bright or something. I don't know, but Vegas knew that it wanted to be good to me. So it just gave me a great weekend where I just put in 5, win 20, put in 5, win 20. And those 20s just survived me all over Vegas. So I really went to Vegas and with $20 in my wallet. That's all I had on me. And I came back with $20. It was so. How did that happen? Is a long time ago, back in 2009, I was living in California. I had this roommate named Eric or Gilbert. It depends what he wants to be called on whatever day. Well off, way better than I was. And he was like, and we went to go get food somewhere in California. And he was like, so Michael, have you ever been to Las Vegas? And I laughed. And I was like, Las Vegas, who the hell wants to go there and like, put all your money and, throw all your money away and blah, 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 blah. I hadn't gone there yet. I was just talking shit about it. And so I was like, yeah, I'm going to whatever, this and that, and I lose all your money, forget that, I don't need that shit, this and that, and that. And he's like, Michael, cancel your plans for 2 weeks from today. We're going to be going to Las Vegas. He's like, don't worry, I have plenty of comps and miles. You don't have to pay for a thing. I'll cover food, everything, it's fine. Just, you should at least experience it at least one time. And I was just like, all right. And so, yep. And it changed my life. Stayed at the Venetian. That was the first place I stayed at because he has all these comps and miles and points and all these things I didn't know about and don't really know that much about now. But that's where it was. It was at the Venetian. So my first glimpse of Las Vegas or a hotel or casino was the Venetian. So I think I went over this once or twice. Or 3 times a lady. But I'm pretty sure I had this in my vlog or at some point this year where I was walking through that hallway, not hallway, but it goes from the check-in area to the casino, and you walk in and it's like the Sistine Chapel. When you look up at the ceiling, everything that's painted on top and everything. I remember just walking in and looking up like, oh my gosh. Like I was just impressed with the opulence. Like even that little bathroom off to the side of the check-in area that I had to use was opulent. It was green marble and like, I don't know, like it looked like gold fixtures. Like everything was just like, it was beyond me. It was beyond me, right? It was just, I'm not used to anything like that. So I was born and raised in East New York, Brooklyn. It's not exactly a great neighborhood. So, I wasn't used to that. But that was my first experience with Vegas was the Venetian, and I just loved it. And I was fascinated, at the time, because I go there now. I still love that area leading up to the casino. But now when I'm at like the Grand Canal shops and I see like the little, the oh, don't dream, listen of little, guys with the gondoliers, and all that. I'm like, you're in a mall. But the first time I was there, it was like, oh man, this is awesome. So that would be that. So that's the first visit. Yes, I do make all the music for my vlogs. So thank you. Yeah, I make all the music for my vlogs. I basically started doing that, I think December 20... Was it? No, not 2019. December 2019, I used like some royalty-free stuff. Um, and then I was like, if I can make my own music, why don't I just do it? You know, like I'll just make my own music for my own vlogs. And then that gives me something to do when I'm not in Vegas. It gives me another creative outlet, and then I can bring it into the vlogs. So starting this year, all the vlogs that you saw, oh no, wait, March of 2020, that was my music. I didn't use my music before 2020, but March of 2020 was my music. And then I just sort of kept doing that for this year. So I would make it a point to like work on 3 songs before I go on a Vegas trip. And then when I come back, you know, I might use 1 or 2 of them. You know, when you listen to it with fresh ears, I'm like, yeah, this one's a good one. That one still needs work. So I put it off to the side, and I'll just keep the ones that I think are the best. So let's see. Kayleen had a story. Hotel. Kayleen's favorite hotel is Planet Hollywood. First visit was 4 years ago for her birthday. Oh, cool. I remember the first time you guys did I saw one, I think your first vlog, right? If I'm not mistaken. Was that Planet Hollywood? I think you and Nick were staying there. I think it was Nick's birthday. If I do the math right, let's see. No, wait, was it like, when was that? When did you guys have your first? It had to be like 2019, right? Was it end of 2019 or something? I don't remember. I know you guys put your. I remember the first vlog you guys did, and I remember. I think you guys were at Planet Hollywood. I could be wrong, but I remember you guys were at Planet Hollywood. You did some Cosmos stuff. I think you might have been staying there. I'm not sure. It was someone's birthday, I think. I could be just tying a bunch of vlogs together in my brain. I think my mind does that to save space. If I'm being honest with you. Let's see. I don't know if I have a favorite hotel. Oh, yes. Palms a few years ago, says Coco. I haven't been to Palms. Haven't been there. Standing in front of the Mirage and seeing a sign for the upcoming Venetian. Oh, wow. So that would have been after... That would have been after they demolished the Sands. That's interesting. I hate it when there's shitty water pressure for the shower. Aria was nice until it was time for a shower. It took forever to get the deep. Yeah, I had a similar like that with I just said I go to Nugget last trip. It was hard water. So like didn't have that problem at the downtown Grand, but at the Golden Nugget it was hard water. It was like your hand stops, you know, because of the water. And like it was just hard water. So I think they probably are between cycles of changing out their filtration or something like that. Let's see. History Melvestro, I'm loving it and could listen all night, but it's been a long, rough day. All right, well, have a good night, Melba, if you didn't already leave. Yeah, piddly water pressure is not good. Resorts World rain shower is more of a drizzle. Luckily, they have a wand. Okay. Besides a crappy bed, that's a real breaker for hotels. Night Melba, yeah, Kathleen, yeah, first vlog was Planet Hollywood. How do you know it's hard water? Because it doesn't just sort of, you know, water should just, you've been in a shower before, so, you know, water just, you know, you can lather up and wipe down and everything goes smoothly, but when it's hard water, it'll stop you at some point. It's like, maybe it's just me because I'm hairy, but like, it'll just, you know, like, what the hell? Like, it's hard water. It's hard to explain it. It's hard water. So usually if they have to like update their filtration system, or they have to change something out or replace something to get everything going again. It didn't seem like that was optimal that day. No, I've never showered, says Coco. You had to have at least once. But yeah, so all right. Then when you were a baby and you got christened, you know how the water just rolled off of your head. Hard water is not that simple. It's just like you have to like help it. It's hard water. You kind of have to help it along. That's the only way I can describe it. No showers. We don't know. All right, what else you folks got? For the record, I've been entertaining for 50 minutes. So without a slot machine, it shows I can hold my own. So that's good to know. But yeah, that was a favorite hotel. I think Venetian is my sentimental one. Like, I try to stop into the Venetian at least once every time I'm there. So for you'll find that that's the way I am with a lot of first time things. Is like, if it's a first time and it's a core memory, I stick with it. So is it my favorite? I don't know. There's a lot to like about the Venetian. There's also a lot to like about Resorts World. I'd like to go back there again. I feel like I didn't still see everything yet. I don't think I made it to the second level yet. I feel like I'm playing like an 80s video game. All right, then you have to get to the second level because that's where the shops are. But I didn't get to the second level. Like, I haven't seen all of Resorts World what is, and I went twice. So I would like to go back there and see some more of it. Maybe not so much more of the casino. Maybe go upstairs and take a look around at that whole secret area, but it's not a secret. I mean, it's right there. If you go towards the back where the big rounding is and look up, you can tell there's a second level there. I don't know why YouTubers are like, secret level at Resorts World. Yeah, it's level 2. It's level 2. It's not a secret. They kind of fucking announce it. But anyway, things YouTubers do. You won't believe what I found at Resorts World. You got to get that thumbnail. You got to get that. People click on that for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. But yeah, so, you know. Yeah. It was the cat's meow. It was a karaoke club. The last thing I heard, you remember how I was kind of tipsy that night. Vegas was closing down around us. My happy place was closing. I was drinking to get over the anxiety of that happening and being around a bunch of people, which I wasn't too used to. So had a little bit of a drink. And I would just like to say there are heavy pours downtown. Anyway, but I think it's that fifth Captain and diet that did me in. The one that Anastas got me, and I knew I didn't need another one. And Anastas was like, "Yeah, come on, you want to let me get you a drink?" And I'm like, "All right, I'm fine." He's like, "Nah, come on, let me get you that drink." And I was like, "Okay." So, and I was like, kind of, he's like, so he orders like, Captain and diet. You know how he talks, Boston, right? So yeah, and so we were walking, and everything was closing. Cinnamon was dancing in the circle. We're all walking together, and the last thing that I remember is, there was the guy. He had a sign that said "Go fuck yourself" or kick me in the nuts guy. One of those guys. And I was like, man, this is how he makes his money. He's, and even though they were saying everything will be fine, give it 2 weeks, I was like, that's not how pandemics work, and just like seeing everything that was happening and what was happening in China and everything is like, no, it won't be back in 2 weeks.